Hey guys, we're back at the Bros Rebuild today. Today, you want to come in a little closer? Today, we're making a re-beginning. We're having some camera issues, so you know what? Some things we're not having sound on. So as you can see, the Jeep is back together. We still got to get a headlight bezel. We got to get new turn signals. We have side markers inside the vehicle.
There's a couple things we got to get.
Don't mind the wind noise. We're trying to get this video out to you guys, so we're trying to get this done.
Yeah,
With that being said, we added cruise control. So if you come over here, cruise control is this wire here, okay? It runs from here, back over, down, around, and into this box. And then, of course, you got your vacuum line and your plug-in. You do also have a relay and a couple fuses you have to add in when you add cruise control, but the wiring is all there, so there's no issues. You pop everything together and away you go. We took that out. We did get the steering column in, as you guys had seen from the 99, so that's looking a lot better. There is things we need to do. We got interior panels to replace. We got rust work to do. This side is probably the worst side of looking at the Jeep. We're doing door pins as well soon. But this side, as you can see, the quarter's only got one little rust hole right there I gotta fix. And then it's the rocker. Be watching. I'm gonna add some music, but we're gonna talk about where the fender bolts up here.
So right up in here, as you guys can see,
we're gonna point out in the video again. We had some body damage that you guys seen in the video as well. You can see it didn't line up the best, but there's bolts here, there's bolts on the inside, there's bolts underneath. You do have a few bolts down in here that hold the fender on, so your front clip's got to come off. The main part that holds your front clip is going to be 2 side bolts on each side, and then you got
5 bolts.
5 bolts along its top, and then you're wiring it all. So yeah, we just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit, just because of the issues we were having. So we're gonna wrap up our new beginning here. We're gonna tell you guys this much: there is going to be another video on this Jeep. There's lots of odds and ends left to do to this. There's sanding work, there's rust work, there's painting, there's still wheel wells, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna wrap this up today. I want to thank you all again. We didn't get to the injectors. Come to find out, this injector that was leaking, we had everything apart. I didn't have the O-rings on for a while. I had them sitting in oil soaking. I got them back in. You know what? They resealed. I did buy the new injector O-rings in case it ever starts leaking again, because I do want to upgrade the injectors anyways, because there's a new build coming soon for this one.
But this one will have a little bit different.
People are going to hate me when we're done. We'll just put it that way.
It's going to be interesting. I'll put it that way.
But, okay guys, so as you can see, I took the power steering pulley off with one of these pulley puller kits you can get from AutoZone. I bought one a while back because it's a tool I use quite frequently. But all you do is, as you can see, there's like a little groove here. So you take your thing. Now it's got 2 sides. It's got like a wider side for bigger pumps, and it's got a smaller side. On this one, you're going to use the smaller side. Put half in. And you'll just kind of want to bottom this guy here out. Yeah, bud? I always get it set up so it looks like that. So you can't see the head really. You just set it in there. And then you take your other side, slide your other side over. And you slide that over there to kind of couple it. And then you just kind of tighten it down where it's snug like this, so you can't move it really. And then this is a 21 and this is a 16. You hold this, and I usually use a ratchet wrench. It makes it faster, especially if it's on the vehicle. And you just twist this and it'll pull this pulley off. So I'll show you guys how to reinstall it as well. So when you put on the power steering pump pulley, there's usually two sizes. You got a bigger size bolt like this, and then you got one that looks like this. I have two kits, of course, but what you want to do is you just want to thread this guy here on like this. Grab your pulley how it's supposed to go. Sit just like that. You just want to kind of get this started here. And once you can start to spin it inside the power steering pump pulley, you put this down flush. Make sure that's sitting basically as flush as possible. And you'll just hold this here and spin this around. But alright guys, we're going to throw in time lapse. I'm going to get the power steering pump pulley back on. Once we get that back on, we can get the belt on, and away we go from there. Hey guys, David back here with the Bros Rebuild. As you guys have been seeing, we got this all straightened up and back together. It actually came a lot straighter than what we were figuring. Oh, it is leaking from there. Don't mind the little bit of antifreeze we got leaking. It's dripping from the overflow here, but it's the way we got it angled at the moment. So at the moment, we're getting ready to put the AC condenser in. It's a brand new AC condenser. When you do that, you're gonna have to get oil, put oil in, put fresh Freon in. We're hoping, because the system's been open for so long, because the Wrx condenser was literally busted in half practically from the accident, we're hoping that everything's still decent, but we'll find out. So basically, these pegs here, go through these little clips down here to hold the condenser in, and then you have these little grommets that sit here, but you got the grommets off to the side that this goes into to hold the bottom side. Then you got 2 bolts up here that bolt the top of the radiator in. Your AC condenser lines are right here. They're quick disconnects, so you'll need a specialty tool for that. So we're gonna get the AC condenser in. We're hopefully gonna get all this back together today yet. Right now we got the fender drying. We had to do some last minute restoration to that one. Come to find out the passenger fender's a little bit more gone than we were figuring, so we'll be replacing that eventually on here too. It's just a better fender I have at the moment. As you can see, I got a little bit of body straightening to finish up. This has got to come forward just a hair. That's basically about it. We are going to cut out this piece and weld in a new one later. Right now, we're just going to get by because we need the vehicle. So we're just going to leave it the way it is. We got it as straight as we could. It's not going to interfere with anything, but this is your lower radiator support, so I would suggest replacing it right away.
If it ever happened to you.
But as you can see, this side didn't get no damage in the accident. So you can see how straight this side is. But you can definitely see that I had to do a little bit of banging here and over here, and I still didn't get it 100%. But body lines are on.
It's a lot better than what it was. That is for sure. So.
Alright guys, so we're going to get this back on time lapse. I'm going to get back to work here, get the radiator installed. Hopefully get the whole front clip put together. Alright, keep watching guys. Hey guys, it's David here back at the Bros Rebuild. Today we're on, it's like day 3 of working on the Jeep here. So today, if you want to walk up here, I had to do some airbag work from the accident and sent the airbags off. So I got the passenger airbag here to replace. So you got to pull this panel down to get this panel up the top part of the dash. There'll be 4 screws here. You got to pull this panel off, which is held on about 5. Pull the glove box out, and you'll be able to get the bottom off as well. It's not too bad. And then you can replace the airbag after you got the panels out of your way. As for the driver's side, it's right in the steering wheel, so it's not so bad. Driver's side, we're actually going to change the whole center console, not center console, but the
steering
whole steering column with my 99 I've got. So that'll be, it probably won't be today, but that'll be in another video coming soon. Today we also have to worry about doing injector O-Rings. We have the new ones inside the Jeep there. We're going to get those done. Basically, it's just the 6 plugins for the injectors. It's your kickdown cable, if you have it, cruise control cable, and throttle cable. And then you got to pull off the bracket that they all hold into to get the injectors out. Then there's 4 bolts that hold the injectors down. Pull them right out, flip them around. Pretty much golden then. Then we got to get the airbox and all put back in. We're going to get the fenders back on today. We're going to get the front clip on today, and we're going to get the bumper on today. That's the goal. If we have enough time after we get the front end together and we get the injectors done and we're done working with the passenger side airbag, and we have enough time, then I'll worry about doing the driver's side steering column. But until then, stay tuned guys. Hey guys, we're back here at the Bros Rebuild. We're making an ending to the Jeep, two-wheel drive beast Jeep is what we're gonna call the video. Anyways, so we were gonna make the ending the other day when we finished it, but there was a lot of stuff that we hadn't like done to it, and we were running out of time. And there's
Long story short, we had to get the Jeep on the road for
we had to get it on the road to go pick up a parts vehicle for our Subarus that we really actually needed a lot of parts off of. Now the good thing is we got it here, and the Jeep's running phenomenal. But the bad news is my brother done screwed up.
So you guys are gonna see in part 5 of the Subaru. But long story short, there's no second gear in the tranny of the O2. The gear's gone.
Like completely gone. It's like neutral.
It is. If you put it in gear while it's off, it just sits there and rolls. And if you rev it over 3,500 while it's in gear in second, it just grinds. Otherwise, it just sits there in second gear. You can't even do anything. So, yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna wrap up the Jeep video today. There is still some things we got to do to it. We got to get, front end parts. We got to get the rear wheel wells off. We got a bunch of rust work to do to it yet. We are going to do a motor swap to it. We're going to put in something else way more fun with the manual. You guys will see that when it comes around. We're going to try to, in our downtime, once we get a welder, we're going to try to start doing the body work a little at a time. As you've seen in our remake beginning that we pointed out some of the rust, it's going to need rockers. It's going to need a rear quarter on the driver's side. It needs just a little chunk of steel for the rear quarter on the passenger side. It's just literally a pinky size hole.
Like I can only stick my pinky in there. You can't. No bigger.
It's not that bad.
No.
So it needs a little work. We're going to be putting on full-length fender flares because on the 97 and above, they have rear bumper corner caps that wrap around, and the rear fender flare actually butts up to that cap, and they kind of shift it down the rest of the way. I don't like it. I like the 96 and older because it was a full fender flare. They still had bumper caps, but they didn't wrap around like the 97 and above do. So we did a bumper cap delete on it. I don't like them. They really, really do hold the rust, dirt, and salt all in there. And the bad thing about it is that's why a lot of these rear quarters rot out in the 97 above Jeeps, because of them caps. That's a really bad idea that Jeep did, but well, it's actually Chrysler, but
yeah, Jeep
still a Jeep to us. But that was just something they did. So yeah, there's that coming up. There is going to be a part 2. We're doing lots of odds and ends. We did get it running good. It does run phenomenal. We still got to change the clutch band because the blades are actually warped a little bit. So it's got a little bit of a wobble, but it doesn't affect anything. Eventually, when we do the motor swap, there's going to be wiring work, transmission, rear diff, all that kind of stuff.
It's going to be a long little project.
Long little project for you guys. Probably longer than the first Subaru, honestly.
Maybe.
We're going to have to do some wiring.
Well, we're also talking, we also have to pull that tranny back out.
That's true. Anyways, guys, so we're going to wrap things up for today. With that being said, be watching. There's going to be more work done on the 2002 WRX. There's more coming out on this two-wheel drive Jeep. We have
a teaser that's going to be coming out on with the O2.
Be watching part 5 on the O2 WRX. There's a little bit of a teaser at the end for you guys, so just be watching. With that being said, there is a little bit more of Jons Jeep coming. With that being said, part 3 should be very, very soon after this. And then there might even be a part 4 coming soon too. depending on how well he treats that vehicle. But yeah, guys, we are going to wrap things up today. We're going to tell you about our 5000K build. We have a Subaru outside. We're not going to tell you which one because we want you guys to wonder which one. There is 3 of them at the moment, minus our parts car. If you count our parts car, then there's 4. And the parts car is just parts because we ain't putting that one back in the road. It's too rotted out. With that being said, one of the 3 main ones we're working on, you'll see that it's going to eventually get built. And that's all I'm going to say to it is built. We are going to take it racing when we're done, but we're not going to tell you what kind of racing yet. We just want to kind of keep you guys on the thriller of it, because once we hit that 5000K thing, that's when we will be able to start like releasing little hints to give you guys a little bit more of a teaser to it. But once we hit that 5000K, we can have that build started, and you guys are going to see part 1, and you're going to go, oh my god. Right, bro?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Thinking about that transmission again?
I'm just thinking about when we replace it.
Yeah, so just be watching. And that's all I really got to say about it, guys. It's coming very soon. We are starting to get our subscribers up there, so like I said, please be liking and subscribing to the videos. You know, I don't really like to be pushy,
But come on, hit subscribe, please.
but we trying to hit this 5,000 subscriber mark. So you guys, just be watching. We want to thank you all again for watching our videos today. If it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. And I know you hear this at almost all the endings of our videos, but we want to stress it to you guys. We really do love doing what we do and showing you guys what we do. And we've gotten some feedback, and a lot of people like it too. You know, I try to keep everything as safe and most regulated as possible, because you do hear my kid in the background in some videos. You do see him run around every once in a while. But you know what? We live in the country. That's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
I just keep him out of harm's way. You know, that's the best I could do as a dad. But we do want to thank you guys again. And we hope you all have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!